baby. Welcome to another installment of NBS. Let's talk about it. Of course, it's three of us normally on the panel. Unfortunately, Saray wasn't able to make it tonight. But if we all can, she's going through some things. So if y'all can keep her in y'all thoughts and prayers, man, it's greatly appreciated, Saray. We get your situation right. We definitely praying for you, sis, and can't wait to have you. But of course, we do have the homie in the building from the Bay Area, my dude, my brother Keo. What up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? We were I've been busy, man. I was on bragging rights with GBD on Sunday. I came to saved, dominated like last night, like I
Oh, don't do
normally
that.
do.
Don't do that. Don't do
Hold
that.
on, hold on, man. It's my turn, man. You had your chance. Dominated like I normally do on NBS shows. I got to give Truex that great effort. Give him a round of applause for that. And now, I'm back here. NBS, let's talk about it. My thoughts and prayers to Saray, and I hope she gets through everything, and hopefully we'll see her next week.
Absolutely. Well, I know you want to say a few things, so I'm gonna let you say it before we get the show kicked off. So go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard, it's been, everywhere on social media. I hear about gun violence, shootings all the time, but when it when it happens in your own city, for me it just hits different, man. Today I found out there was a mass shooting at the VTA. Um, it's a basically VTA is basically for a company that give bus rides. I'm pretty sure you guys have something different like that down in where you guys are at. Yeah, but um, so 8 people were pronounced dead, including the gunman. A total of 9 people. People were injured. And this was horrible, man. This was really bad for the city of San Jose. We've never dealt with anything like that before. When somebody said there's a mass shooting or an active shooter in the city of San Jose, damn it just hit different for me, man. And I just feel bad for the families that was impacted by this. They lost their loved ones, and they got their lives taken away for no reason. I mean, all they were doing it was just going to work, and then now you can't even see them no more. And I just think this gun violence, somebody has to do something about it. Or either gun reforms or whatever they need to do, because this is just going on way too long, man. And we're the only country that's actually dealing with something like this right now when it comes to the gun control. And man, like I once again, my thoughts and prayers to the whole city of San Jose, and we'll get through this, and my prayers out to you guys and your families.
Definitely. I don't know not much about it, but definitely thoughts and prayers to everybody out there in San Jose that's going through something horrific like this. So definitely, brother. But with that being said, it's never easy to transition, of course, from something like that to something a lot more light and more
Yeah.
fun. But definitely thoughts and prayers to those people. But we gotta go. We gotta go with this
Yeah.
show. So
You know.
let's get it
Yeah.
popping, Phil.
So the show must go on. So we're gonna kick things off with our first topic. Um, in some places, it's the first day of summer, man. Summer vacation, school's out. So man, with yeah, I see you. Make you shout out to your wife's camp for her summer break of the the event that she's setting up. So shout out to her. Um, but with that being said, man, with with COVID, slowing down, a lot of places starting to open like Disneyland, Disney World, Six Flags, a whole bunch of theme parks. So how are you gonna do? How are you gonna handle your summer vacation this year, man? Are you gonna go in, or are you gonna be really cautious? How you gonna enjoy your summer?
Oh, first and foremost, this goes out to each their own. I'm gonna just say that, to each your own. Me, honestly, bro, we're not gonna be doing too much this summer, and it's not. I'm not even gonna say it's because of COVID. It's because of this. Because of this right here. Shout out to my wife, man. She started her own summer camp this upcoming summer. So we're gonna be really busy, man. Really busy doing these type of things for the youth around here in this area. She's basically got a lot of students enrolled. It's a weekly camp, and I think that she got a lot of students enrolled for most of the weeks during this summer break. So shout out to her, Keisha. I'm super proud of you. I'm super proud of the work. Keel actually designed the stuff. Notice it's not a Dallas Cowboys star, even though it looks like it. This is not navy. This is not blue, the cowboy blue. This is actually black. And we started off with the logo of a star. It was supposed to be the ASA Stars. This is our we started. We have a Proctor Academy, but we're transforming into a school. And we was thinking about being the ASO Stars, but right now this is the name, but we're actually looking to another name. So for the time being, we are the Stars, but Keo did a fabulous job. I think he was trying to sabotage us with that old Dallas Cowboy star. Now I'm playing. I'm the one that told you. I know. But all in all, so we're probably gonna be working this entire summer, but that's okay. That's okay. If we're making the youth, have experiences and moments that they're gonna remember for the rest of their lives, then that means a lot to me in general. But another thing I wanted to touch on was in Louisiana. I don't know about around the world. I think it is around the world. The mask, for the most part, you don't have to wear a mask. That's what a teacher told me today at school. She said they pretty much took the mask mandate down when you go somewhere, wow, as long as it's not in a hospital. I believe she told me in jail and somewhere else. But in schools, it's up to the principals. Principal can say no more masks in school. So that's a big difference right now than what we've been accustomed to these past couple of years. So yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna lay low this summer and get our business off the ground.
So a few questions when it comes to your guys' camp that you do. What are you guys going to be following the proper guidelines uh, as far as COVID goes, or you guys got your own guidelines?
Well, my wife, she's definitely, she's a lot more protective and following the rules than I am. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not a big mask wearer. Once they said that we don't have to wear a mask, I took that thing off. It could barely cover my mouth and my beard, so I'm not big on wearing it. But I wore it because it was mandated. We had to wear it to protect others, so I definitely did that. But if they said that we don't have to wear a mask, I'm not big on that. But I'm pretty sure she's gonna make the kids wear their masks because she checks temperatures before they come to school. She makes sure that they have their mask on. If they're around each other, if they're sitting at their desk, then yes, they have to. They can take their mask off. But if they're around each other, they have to put their mask on. So yeah, she's very, 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 protective when it comes to this COVID-19 stuff.
Okay, I had a feeling she is. I know, I know how she is because I
Yeah,
experienced
watch.
it
Hey,
myself.
for anybody out there, what's the one? Well, there's a couple of rules, but what's the one rule when you came to the crib? What did she
Well,
tell you right when you walked in? Before you even got here, I told you about it.
uh, oh yeah, it doesn't matter where you go. You better wash your damn hands. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you washed it before 10 minutes ago. If you come back into that kitchen, oh, you washing your hands. But that was dope though, man, because throughout that when that pandemic hit, the whole thing was about washing your hands, rinsing it.
Facts.
And I actually thought of your wife because she would always say that to everybody.
And that was you came pre-COVID. Like it wasn't even COVID
Yeah,
wasn't even
yeah, it
going
was
on.
way before
She's
that.
always been like that.
Yeah. But as far as summer goes, man, like like me and my girlfriend, we don't really have anything planned. Me and my family, we don't really have anything planned. Like, stuff, California's different and it's slowly starting to open up once again. I mean, we got a few things planned, but nothing major but there's certain things that I would want to do though, like especially this summer, because I think this summer, I think is where people is gonna actually enjoy their summer this year compared to last year. So I'm glad about that. You got 4th of July coming up. I'm pretty sure everybody want to go to the water slides, hit the swimming pools, so beach parties and all that. So I'm looking forward to this summer, man, and I definitely can't wait, man. But
I
yeah,
do want to say this about the summer real quick, Q, if you don't mind, before we go to the next topic, because I know you're trying to get through this show because of NBA playoffs. But I'm gonna stop you right there. But if you're in the Lafayette area and you're interested in joining the ASO Proctor Academy Summer Camp, it's a weekly camp. I want you to reach out to my wife, Keisha Trahan, on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Maybe I'll get her to come tell me her 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 um her name on Instagram, and you can reach out to her because I can put it off my phone. Let me put it off right now because I want to make sure that you can reach out to her on all social media platforms, because if you're interested and you're in the area, she is definitely somebody that you want to reach out to because she takes care of those kids like it's her very own, like it's our own daughters. So KAYSHA_C_T on Instagram. Y'all reach out to her if you're interested in sending your kid to a summer camp this upcoming summer. A field trip every week. Every week there'll be a field trip, and every Friday there's a water day. And at the end of the camp, it's a big old extravaganza party type thing in the park. So yeah, if you're interested, man, hit her up on Instagram, slide in her DMs. Now all my guys out there, don't slide in my wife's DMs trying to get at me. You know what I mean?
wow.
Be respectfully. Yeah, Kia, what's up?
All right, man. All right. So make sure you guys that are interested, go check it out and apply if you guys are interested. I'll probably release a video and have her contact on the bottom of the screen on when our next video drops. But with that being said, man, we're gonna move on over to our very next topic, and it's the NBA playoffs, man. NBA playoffs. We have one game that's already um done already. The Philadelphia 76ers, man, beat the Washington Wizards very convincingly in this game, and it wasn't even close at all. 120 to 95. It wasn't even close when the game started. Uh, Led by Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, both had 22 in that game. So very impressive. Um, and then the Knicks game and Hawks game is actually final now. Knicks actually came back in this game. They won 101 to 92. The series is actually tied at one. The the Sixers and the Wizards Sixers are actually up 2-0 in this series, like I expected. Really quick, man. I think Thomas mentioned something about that in the chat, but I just seen something about this. Russell Westbrook, uh, um, something related to oh, here it is right there. They threw popcorn at Russell Westbrook or dumped popcorn on Russell Westbrook, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not. I didn't watch the Sixers versus Wizards game. I heard that Russell Westbrook got hurt within the game, and when he was walking to the back to get himself checked out, someone threw popcorn on him. I didn't see it yet. Obviously, I'm on this show right now with you. I was watching the Hawks and the Knicks. The Hawks were up big. The Knicks fought back. They got the dub, so shout out to them. But yeah, this is unfortunate, man. I think that fans, sometimes, we take it a little, when I say we, because I don't do stuff like that, but they take it a little too far. That's not something that you should be doing, man. You pay to go watch the game, but you don't pay to do stuff like that. So if that did happen, it's definitely unfortunate.
Yeah, man. Like, that's the one thing I always and I'm not surprised by it, man. It's Philadelphia, man. Philadelphia sports fans, they have the habit of doing something like that. If it if it if it if it's their football team, if it's their basketball team, even their baseball team, man. They just have a habit of doing that, and that's something that I'm not surprised by. And I think that's something that Adam Silver have to look into. And I don't know if they did something to the fan. Maybe they arrested them, but that fan should be banned, man. That's really unacceptable, man. For anybody, it doesn't matter if you don't like them, man. I mean,
That's facts.
one thing you could do is cuss at a player. Like I heard Trey Young said that they were saying "f you," and then when he uh gave that clincher, he gave them that shh. I mean, that's not a big deal. And players, I'm pretty sure they get that a lot. But when you throw something at a drink and pour popcorn, that's way out of the line. And that sucks though, man, because the player, they can't really do anything about it. And if they do, is a win-lose situation for them. And they're gonna ones that gonna end up getting fined, and their character gets jeopardized and gets questioned.
Facts. Facts. I couldn't have said it better.
Yo, thank you, Thomas. I'm gonna check it out right after the show ends because I haven't seen that video yet. But oh yeah, Thomas did say they did ejected the fan though.
Okay.
Uh, all right, so regarding to our topic from the NBA playoffs. So from what you've seen from the I know we talked about a little. So from what you've seen from the NBA playoffs so far, what's your biggest takeaway from what you've seen from the playoffs so far?
Man, I can't believe this. I can't even believe this. My biggest takeaway, I was in here 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and I said we was giving out predictions. I'm like, yeah, the whole Porzingis, they try to trade him before the deadline type deal. I start disrespecting the Dallas Mavericks, even though I like Dallas. I like Porzingis. I like Luka. I just thought that them having the off the court somewhat, not say issues, but you heard the rumblings. You heard about Porzingis being traded. I was nervous for him. I said, well, no, you don't even have the year that I expected. Luka didn't win MVP, who I expected to win MVP going into the season. I was like, man, I'm not rocking with Dallas. I think the Clippers beat them in 5. And boy, am I wrong so far. Man, am I wrong so far. This has been nothing short of remarkable. Shout out to Luka Doncic, man. Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks. Bruh, this is not looking good right now, man. They are taking the Clippers behind the woodshed. They're up 2-0, and they were the visiting teams the first 2 times. Now, I know COVID restrictions kind of, limit the crowds, but golly, you're playing at home. Have some dignity. Have some pride. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Kawhi had a good game yesterday, but it wasn't good enough. Luka said, yeah, that's cute, but watch this. Man, I'm dumbfounded right now. I am dumbfounded right now. Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks, man. Shout out to Luka Doncic. Shout out to Dirk Nowitzki for being in the building. Yeah, man. This right now is the story of the playoffs. The Clippers are down 0-2. A lot of people's, you know, team that they predicted to get to the finals, and it's not looking good right now. It's not looking good. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
a buck, even though I like Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. I'm gonna hold them accountable. God damn it.
So wait, actually, we're gonna get to that topic in a bit, so we'll talk more about that. so I'm gonna go a different route with this one. I think my biggest takeaway from what I've seen so far, I'm gonna say two things. From the series, from what I've seen, from I know the Clippers thing that everybody's talking about, but I'm gonna talk about the other series that another LA team is involved is Phoenix and LA. Dude, that series is very intense. Like, dude, I look forward to watching that eh, eh, game one was very intense. Like you could feel the playoff atmosphere there. Game two, it was there also, man. You had like a little bit of everything, man. You had some scuffles. You had Chris Paul going down, and then people were questioning AD. He came up and showed up that he ain't somebody that you could play with, dropping 34 on them. LeBron with some clutch shots. So it's I like what I see from the series, and it's very exciting. The intensity is definitely there, man, and I think this is going to be an interesting series. I think this has probably been one of my favorite series so far from what I've seen from the playoffs. And the second thing that I take away from this, it's definitely the fans, man. Seeing the fans attending the games because you could actually feel that playoff atmosphere like you used to, like in New York. Oh my god, I can feel it there, man. You have Spike Lee over there, and you could just see it there, especially with all the other games. Also, even in Phoenix, also you could feel the playoff atmosphere and the energy there, and and the players in the game they go off of that, man, and I'm just happy to see that, man, because last year we couldn't see that through the bubble, and you could just tell the difference from the NBA bubble playoffs to from what we see now. And I know that there's certain restrictions, it ain't at full capacity, but I feel that playoff NBA playoff energy there, watching the playoffs from what I've seen so far.
So far right now, the Suns and the Lakers are your favorite series so far to watch.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite series.
Oh no, I like that one. Man, it's the Knicks and the Hawks. I'm mad. I missed the game at the end. I was tuned in. I'm like, man, let me tell you, I love Trae Young embracing the villain role. I love that. Like that's fire to me. The Knicks, you know the story. I mean, that's Madison Square Garden. Come on, man. We talking about the Knicks right now. Spike Lee on the sidelines. And we need to talk about that. Maybe next week we'll talk about fans being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Now we'll talk about that. But yeah, man, it's nothing like it. And so far that's my favorite series. I think that one's one of those ones that you don't know who's gonna get it, but you think it's gonna go 7. I picked the Knicks in 7. Imagine Madison Square Garden a game 7. That would be crazy. It would be rocking. See if the Lakers and the Suns go to game 7. I mean, it's in Phoenix. It's not in LA. It's not the same thing. I mean, I guess LeBron being on the road would kind of matter a little
Yeah.
bit. But yeah, man, I'm going with the Knicks and the Hawks, man.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go over to our next topic, our last topic in sports, and we're gonna go back to the Clippers once again. Clippers are down 0-2 right now, man. Oh man. Is this series over?
No, it ain't over. It's not over. But if they lose game 3, it's over. If they lose, I'm not gonna say, obviously you can never say it's over. But if they lose game 3, I mean I'm off that. I think they get swept. And I think that they break that team up. And that'll be a big stain on Paul George's legacy. A big stain. I even think it takes Kawhi Leonard back a couple of steps, even though he has those championship rings and he just won in Toronto. I think it hurts when they lose to Dallas. So yeah, I'm gonna say they're in trouble though. They gotta press the panic button. It's only 2 games, but it was 2 games on your home court. So yes, I'm gonna say they're in trouble. Are they done? No, I'm not gonna go that far yet. Next week we might not even have
This
might not be able to even talk about them playing in a series. They might be out by next week.
this series, I don't think the series is over, but come on, man. They gotta have some type of sense of urgency, man. There's that saying, man, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. And they wanted the Mavericks the whole time. And obviously it's kicking them in the rear end right now because they thought that they could beat the Mavericks. They thought it was a walk in the park, and obviously it wasn't. And I think the Dallas Mavericks they took it personal. They said, "Hey man, you think this is a walk in the park? Okay, we coming for you." I mean, Luka going off on you in game 1 is one thing, but you got Luka going off on you on game 2. Like, dude, really? Like, damn, man. I don't know what happened in the second half with Kawhi. Like, I felt like they just stopped going from him. Like Paul George, needs to stop settling for the jump shots, man. He got to go inside, man, and and that's what's killing them right now. Um, you got we at some one point we were talking about 3 of the best premier defenders in the game: Patrick Beverly, Kawhi, and Paul George. All of a sudden, we're talking about like these dudes can't even cover. These dudes can't even cover Luka Doncic, man. Like really? Like you got and why are you sticking Patrick Beverly to Luka Doncic, man? Like he's backing up Beverly in the post the whole time, and he's just gonna keep doing that to you. And they have no answer for it, man. Like they're getting torched by Luka, man. And when they double him, they go inside. They'll find Porzingis. They find Tim Hardaway Jr. or Finney Smith. It's like, damn, man. And the Clippers, they got nobody to blame but themselves, man. I don't feel sorry for them at all. They're down 2-0. They better have some sense of urgency because it's panic mode now, man. And and we at one point we're talking about Kawhi as the best player in the game. I mean, I never voted for the best player in the
I
game.
did. I'm gonna say that's what I'm saying. Where's the urgency? Are you kidding me, man? I can't even take you serious. Don't try to throw shots neither.
But I do want to see this, man. And as an NBA fan, I want to see Lakers and Clippers in the conference finals. But we may not get it, man. All right. So with that being said, um, we will not be having sneaker of the week tonight. But we will be bringing it back next week. With the NBA, yeah, yeah, with the NBA playoffs going on, we got a lot to throw at you guys. So I think sneaker of the week will be coming back. It'll be back next week, but moving forward, it'll be inserted slowly to the lineup as the NBA playoffs die down.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna move on over to our next topic, and for those of you who did watch the Billboard Music Awards, man, we had a lot of highlights in the Billboard Music Awards. Pop Smoke, he won. He won a whole bunch of awards. I wish dude was here to actually to accept his awards, but the highlight that everybody was talking about was Drake winning the artist of the decade. I thought it was dope. He brought out his son. His actual whole family actually introduced him for him to accept the award. So with that being said, man, Drake, artist of the decade, man. So when we talk about all time hip hop artists, rap, Where do you put Drake at?
Oh, I mean, he's right there among the greatest. You
Right
know,
where, like,
I'm gonna give you a spot, but you know what's unique about Drake? Um, you have kids that listen to Drake. You have older people that listen to Drake. You got
facts?
females that listen to Drake.
Uh
I mean,
huh.
he literally, in a sense, and you know, I'm probably the biggest Jay Z fan. I know Jay Z's, he's obviously an icon in music and in rap, but Drake is different. Drake has unified the street cats, the smart cats, should say intelligent cats. Whether you go to school, you listen to Drake. Whether you on the streets, you listen to Drake. If you're a scholar, you listen to Drake. If you're a female, you listen to Drake. If you're a kid, you listen to Drake. Even old, like I said, older people know who Drake is, and they listen to Drake. So, I mean, you could make a case, bruh. And I don't ever normally say this so loosely. He could be arguably the greatest, the greatest hip hop artist ever. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sitting there saying he is, but it's an argument. We're not about to sit here and act like it's not an argument. If you want to put Biggie, if you want to put Pac, if you want to put Jay-Z, Nas, I get it. I get it. But when you're talking about what Drake has done, I mean, in my opinion, he's definitely, you can make a strong case that he's the greatest.
Um, I don't care what anybody says about this. When his career is said and done, the smoke is clear. Drake's like the Mount Rushmore of hip hop, man.
Oh, that's not even a debate. I don't think nobody's debating that.
I would definitely like the three guys that I probably wouldn't put them over. Um, and I just think it's tough to put them over those three guys. Everybody's typical three. Pac, Jay Z, and Biggie. And man, I gotta really dive into it and actually to see where I actually would rank them when it comes to those top four. But I have him over Eminem. I have him over Kanye, and I have him over the guy that put him on, Lil Wayne. And I had Lil Wayne on there, man. But Drake, I think he just revolutionized the hip hop game when it comes to this, man. When you hear about a rapper singing and rapping, we didn't hear that before. When he first came out and he started doing that, he was like, "What? Drake raps and sings?" They were making fun of him about that. But guess what, man? Now people are not making fun of him, man. And Drake, he's globally known. He's respected everywhere, even in the Hollywood world, even in the sports world. Also hosted the ESPYS before. Guys like LeBron definitely rock with him. Um, I think he's had the greatest 10-year run in hip hop history, man. Like when you look at his run, what he's dropped, like it's gold no matter what, man. You want to have a comeback, you want to have a hit song, go put Drake on your song, see what happens. And I think Drake does that, man. Like he dominates the billboards like nobody else, man. And Drake's not even done yet, man. He has his new project coming out, Lover Boy, and I'm pretty sure that one's gonna go platinum once again. I won't be surprised if it goes platinum in 2 days or one day. And I think Drake is that type of artist that everybody respects. And like you said, man, the kids love him, the females love him, the guys love him, the people in the streets love him, the college kids, high school kids know who he is. So it's like Drake, he he's about that life, man. And I think Drake definitely deserves the artist of the decade. There's no one that you could pick over him. And I think you're right, man. I think the way he's going right now, he probably is and could be probably the greatest hip hop artist of all time.
Yeah, exactly. I think that of course we all have our preference. I'm not sitting there saying that Drake's my favorite hip hop artist of all time, but we're gonna give him his flowers and we're not gonna act like what he's doing and we don't see it. We see what you're doing, Drake. And if you go total fan base, I think that his will stack up against anybody's. That's a hip hop, legend. Um, I know personal. I have people in my family that are not Jay-Z fans. I have people in my family that are not Biggie fans. Most people like Pac for the most part, but some kids don't even know who Pac is. So Drake, man, he's different, bro. He's different. But he's definitely up there. Definitely
And he's in the battle rap scene.
Yeah, you already know. You already know. Drizzy versus Mook. What's happening, Mook? What's happening, Drizzy?
Nah, Mook need to come see Geechee Gotti.
Oh,
all right, man.
Mook, man, what's up with Mook and Surf, man? We gotta get that popping first. Yeah, like Drizzy said.
All right, so let's move on over to the next topic before we get to our last topic, and we are gonna talk about. We didn't talk about movies, but we're gonna talk about some right now. We got 2 movies releasing this week at the same time. I'm definitely surprised by it. We got A Quiet Place, Part 2, and we got Cruella. So out of those 2 movies, what movie are you more interested to see?
Oh, come on, man. Don't do that, Kyo. Don't do that, man. A Quiet Place 2. Are you kidding me?
What?
Come on, man. Now, here's the kicker to that. As much as I'd rather see that, which one am I actually going to see first? Now, that's even a better question because, I got 3 beautiful princesses that may feel different and they may want to go see Cruella. So I may watch Cruella first, but which one do I want to watch more? To answer your question, clearly A Quiet Place 2. The first one was fire. The commercials right now, the advertisement that they're putting out, the short little samples that we're getting, man, that one looks so fire. I'm excited to go see it, man. So definitely The Quiet Place 2.
Man, I was never into The Quiet Place 2.
Oh my God. You better not do it. You better not do it.
I'm going with Cruella, man. What's up, man? Classic Disney character. If you guys follow, that character, she's known as the evil lady that played in the 101 Dalmatians. Great movie, by the way, too.
This guy here.
Cruella, I thought when Glenn Close played her in those movies, I thought nobody could outdo her. But from what I seen from the trailer with Emma Stone, I think she may get that title, man. So I'm really interested to see that because I was hoping, as somebody that watched, those old Disney movies would bring out that character and have a movie about that villain. And I'm really interested in seeing that, man. I'm gonna go with Cruella, man. That's the movie I'm gonna watch and see.
Okay. I ain't mad at you. I don't agree with you, but I'm not mad at you, bro.
So we'll hopefully we'll catch those movies this week. We'll probably give you a movie rating on it next week. But there's another movie that comes out next week also. It's The Conjuring. A lot of scary movies is coming out, man. But dude, we're gonna be busy, man, rating these movies because July, it's gonna get busy with these movies in July. So and we'll have a topic regarding that. What's the best movie that's gonna come out in July? But definitely Cruella. True is going with A Quiet Place Part 2. So
What the people want? What the people want? Tell us. You gonna watch Cruella first, or you gonna watch The Quiet Place 2? What movie you looking forward to? Hit us up in the comment section, man.
All right, man. That leaves us to our very last topic, and it's our newest segment of the show, and it is the question of the week, man. The question of the week. So basically, what the question of the week is okay. So your so your family. So the question of the week is: so your family is stuck in an island. You yourself got to go save them. Obviously, this task, you need some help, and only one person could help you. So that one person, it has to be an athlete or a celebrity. If you have to pick one athlete or celebrity to help you go save your family in this special island that they're trapped in, who would it be and why?
Oh man! So right now, go get your granny, go get your mama, go get your auntie, your nanny, your uncle, your grandfather, your daddy, your sister, your brother. I want to know, who are you gonna get? So, with that being said, I'm gonna tell you who I would go get. Okay. So now I have a two answers to this, Keo, because now you're asking me being married, who am I going to get? And then if I wasn't married, but my daughters were stuck, who was I going to get? We're gonna have a good time with this. Look, my wife knows I love her to death, and it's all in fun. So if if I wasn't married, who was I gonna get to go get my children off of this island, on my mom's on this island? Man, I'm probably gonna get me. One person, only one.
Yeah, one person.
I'm probably gonna get Rihanna, man. And you like,
Wow,
what?
why?
I'm probably gonna give me some Rihanna, man. I'm gonna get Rihanna because here's the deal. First of all, if she's gonna help me save my mom's, that we already know she got her finances together, so she probably can make a phone call, get a private jet. We can get there, get the helicopter, get my mom's, and get her back safe. But while I'm riding that airplane or that helicopter, me and Rihanna can have a conversation, maybe sip some water, because I don't drink wine, but we can sip some water. So that's if I wasn't married. But being married, being the man that I am, I thought about this long and hard. Obviously, if they're stuck on an island, you can find somebody that could possibly, drive a boat or fly a helicopter. But you know what I said to myself? I gotta get a celebrity that has money. And which one would I actually want to hang out with and talk and have a conversation with? Because these guys actually have money. And I thought long and hard about this, but you know what? You're gonna be surprised about this, Keo. I would actually choose a former wrestler. Just in case I got to this island and we had to try to save him from something, I'm going with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Wow.
My thing is this. The Rock seems like a really cool guy. He seems like somebody that, you could have a conversation with, and it doesn't have to just be sports. It can be politics. It could be other things. But it also just, I don't know, he just has this cool vibe about him. Even though he was a former wrestler, a former football player, he's one of the best actors right now. I think that it would be a cool conversation. I also thought about Will Smith. Obviously, I'm a big Will Smith. And I will say this. The one guy I would have got, rest in peace his soul, would have been Kobe Bryant. If he would have been on the earth, I would have chose Kobe Bryant just to have those conversations, the thought process behind it, and the fact that he's a girl dad, I'm a girl dad. I thought we could have really had, a good conversation on the way to go get my family. So that would have been my choice, Kobe Bryant, but I'm gonna go with Dwayne The Rock Johnson just because when I get to that island, what kind of island am I facing? They might have, things on there I gotta fight. And if I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna get a guy like Dwayne Johnson to help your boy out. Help your boy out, Rock. So I'm going with Dwayne Rock Johnson, man.
If I was stuck in an island and I needed one person to help me, there's only one guy that I'm calling, man. And I thought about it.
I know you're going to say.
No, you're gonna be surprised, man. You're gonna be surprised.
No, I'm not.
There's only one guy I'm gonna call. He's actually playing in tomorrow's basketball game.
Shake my hand. I know you're going to say.
I'm going with LeBron James, man. I think LeBron James, when it comes to LeBron, I think he could do multiple things. I think he's a good person off the basketball court. I mean, the dude's strong. He's athletic. Obviously, he's financially stable, own a whole bunch of businesses. And I think LeBron James, he won't give up on me. I think he'll ride with me till the wheels fall off. Even if I would want to quit and say, "Oh man, we can't do this, man," I think he'll say, "Hey, nah, man, we saving your family, and we're gonna go get them no matter what." And I could, especially what he's had to overcome, and then he's also has a movie coming out also, so you're gonna see a little bit more of what LeBron is all about. So I'm gonna say LeBron, man. I think LeBron would be the one person that I would take with me to come and save my family.
Oh, well, fun fact before we wrap this show up, my wife actually said the same thing you said. She said she would get LeBron. She said she
Oh
just feels
wow.
like he's a strong family man, and she feels like he would do everything in his power to make sure that he got the person's family off the island. She was big on it, and she's not a Lakers fan, but she did say LeBron James, which was quite surprising because I thought maybe she would say like a Steph Curry because she's a big fan of Steph Curry, but she didn't go that route. She actually went with LeBron. And I went with Dwayne Johnson. Ironically, there's a movie called Moana where he plays. Oh God, what's the person's name? I can't think of the character he plays, but he basically saves the island by going to get Tafiti's getting a necklace with Moana. So yeah, I would choose The Rock, man. I think both are great choices, though.
Okay. Now what we gotta do is we gotta wrap tonight's show up, and I'll give some shout outs really quick. So shout out to everybody that tuned in, supports the show. MBS, let's talk about it. Once again, my thoughts and prayers out to everybody that the families that was lives that was impacted in the shooting today. And Saray, hopefully she gets through whatever she needs to get through. And hopefully everybody tunes into to the show. I mean, hopefully everybody tunes in next week this week actually, this week to Bragging Rights with GBD. I'll definitely be on there. Also, we're gonna be talking about some college football. We're gonna be talking about some wrestling on there. MBS show. Hopefully those guys return back next week. If not, who knows? We'll be on there once again. MBS, let's talk about it. Make sure you tune in next week. Hope you guys enjoy the playoffs. Shout out to True. Always holding it down with me every single week. Shout out to my family. I know they're going to some huge parties. Shout out to my girlfriend. I know she'll be joining the party. But besides that, man, hopefully everybody's safe out there, man. And let's enjoy this summer and be safe about it.
Yes, sir. Well, first and foremost, shout out to you, Keo, man. Definitely holding it down tonight. Shout out to Saray, wherever you at, sister, from another mister. definitely praying for you and your family. And of course, I want to give a huge shout out to our 8th grade class who left LRCA today for the final day, man. Shout out to the 8th grade class. Y'all were amazing. Some of y'all have been knowing since the 2nd grade, and I can't wait to see what y'all do in the future. Shout out to the teachers, the faculty, and all the other students for another amazing year. And last but definitely not least, shout out to my beautiful daughters, Sky and Yanni. Ending the year both on honor roll. Sky ended one grade. I don't want to say one point, but one grade from principal's list. So shout out to you, Sky, and shout out to Yanni, man. You've been fighting since you've been in school, and to get honor roll this last semester was just phenomenal. I'm super proud of you. Can't wait to see what you do in high school. Man, I got a high schooler, Kia. I got a high school. My daughter's going to high school. So if y'all see her pictures up on social media, man, y'all give her a shout out, man. Y'all tell her congratulations. She's really worked her butt off. And Keo stays in Cali. My sister stays in Cali. My brother stays in Cali. And I just want y'all to know, man, y'all may have my daughter after these next 4 years, because she wants to be a future Bruin. She wants to go to UCLA. She wants that blue and gold, that same blue and gold Reggie Miller had, that same blue and gold.
Oh yeah, why? I need to have a conversation with her. I'm not feeling this at all.
Oh man. But yeah, man. So shout out to her, man. And I hope everybody has an amazing summer. Please be safe out there. I know COVID's died down a lot, but it's not over yet. So please be safe. And with that being said, man, this has been MBS Let's Talk About It, the #1 show in the brand. We'll be back next week with another installment of Let's Talk About It. Trex the Sports Director, my main man, Keo. Saray will be back hopefully next week. We out. Peace.